Good morning and happy Wednesday. Hey, first off, an apology. The Zoom meetings today, completely forgot. I think some people were upset they did not get a chance to compliment me and tell me how much they appreciate my new haircut. So that will have to be a separate thing if you'd like to, write up something or make a video or write a haiku or do anything just to show how much you really, really admire that. Do what you need to do, and I appreciate that. Thank you. All right, so we're going to make this quick and get you going. Please, 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 please. That was like 8 pleases. Somebody reminded. I'm sure that was wrong, but 8 pleases. Please do the daily check-in every day, right? Here's my philosophy for the trillionth time. I'm not sure how this school thing is supposed to work right now. But when it comes down to it, when someone says, "Have you done what you were supposed to do for this course?" My goal is participation is more important than performance. I don't know how it's going to work in terms of taking a math test or something like that. So participation. And that's something where I can say, hey, look, students checked in. They were part of this class. They did what I asked them to do every single day. And I know every day is kind of a drag. My hope is that, a little check-in and a little math each day or some days, but the check-in is every day. That's better than a 30-minute assignment every day. That's my hope. Is that it's actually less stressful for you. That's my goal, is this is not stressful. So if you check in and today is not your math day, that's okay. You watch the video, you watch this goofy thing, you check in and you say, not today, Rex, I can't do math, but I'm here, right? And that's it, right? Now that philosophy of participation over performance, that can only work if you actually participate. So please, please, please do the daily check-in. I check it near the end of the school day. It's not that it has to be done then, but that's when I check them. So please do that. Okay, enough about that, hopefully. So, for today, Wednesday, April 8th, watch the daily video. Pay close attention because I'm going to be telling you something about an assessment here in just a minute. Watch this goofy thing. Work on some Khan Academy. Today it's a review day, I guess, or get caught up day, or hopefully it's not a get started day, but maybe that is for you. Do a reasonable amount, right? There are probably more assignments there than some of you are going to do. Do a reasonable amount. You're going to decide what that means. Remember, tomorrow I'm going to ask you to assess yourself for the week. Did you put in a reasonable amount of work? Right? You're going to assess that for yourself. So whatever you decide. And then, of course, the daily check-in. Now, I told you a minute ago that we're going to talk about your first assessment. Now, don't freak out, please, right? I do not want this to be a freak out thing, but there's going to be something that's assessment-like, sort of like a test. I don't know. So, on Thursday morning, what you're going to wake up to is a sappy video like this with my ugly mug on it. But it's also going to have a link in here to a document with 3 or maybe 4 questions on like the things that you've been doing review stuff on Khan Academy, whether it's algebra stuff, whether it's sampling distributions for AP Stat, whatever it is, there will be about 3 or 4 questions. Those 3 or 4 questions are going to be your first assessment, right? And I'm going to ask you to do it. You can look at those questions for as long as you want to. The official due date is going to be at the end of this coming weekend. Now that's your break. I don't know if you want to do schoolwork during your break. If you don't, that's okay. You have all day Thursday to do it. But really the due date is going to be like next Monday night, right? So you can do it at any time over the weekend if you want to. But you will have the questions tomorrow. And what I'm going to ask you to do is look at those questions. Mostly, I'm not interested in the right answers so much. I'm interested in can you tell me that you know how to do those things? Do you understand those concepts? So I'm going to ask you to do a flip grid. For most people, that'll work just fine. You'll say, oh, look, I had to explain this thing about sampling distributions. Here's how I know that because here's what this means. You can prepare that if you want to. I don't care. But you're going to, show me that you understand that concept. If it doesn't work for you to make a flip grid and you want to I don't know, print out that paper and write out your answers and then figure out a way to scan it, or if you can type your answers and then share that document back to me, or I don't really care. Preferred would be through a Flipgrid, but maybe that won't work for everyone. So that will be part of the Thursday thing. Watch the daily video. Here are your questions. Here's the link for the Flipgrid where you would turn that in, unless you choose to do it some other way. And then, of course, you'll do the check-ins. But we'll talk more about that on Thursday. That's what's it for Wednesday. So again, just I hope you're doing well. If you're struggling, if you're stressed, if you're whatever, please know that what I'm asking you to do is a reasonable amount, whatever that is for you. And that's going to be different for different people. So you do what you need to do, but give me real effort so that I can say, yeah, you're trying, you're being you're doing what I need you to for this class. So I'm going to shut up, but before that, I'm going to leave you, of course, with this deep thought by Jack Handey. Anytime I see something screech across a room and latch onto someone's neck, and the guy screams and tries to get it off, I have to laugh because what is that thing? Thanks for today, and wear your seatbelts.